What is going on to you, Taurus, out there? There's so much craziness going on over here, yo. So, for you, Taurus, you have the Nine of Wands, the Emperor, and you have the Three of Swords. So, the Knight of Wands, right? The Knight, right? Warrior. So the Knight of Wands is usually a person that's very much so brazen, bold, uh, ability to take calculated risks. And that's the position that a lot of you Taurus are in. Like I said, the knowledge that I've been giving you has been to get you to a point where you stop being afraid of rejection, because all of that stuff is crap. All of that stuff is crap anyway. All of that stuff is dysfunctional nonsense anyway. And what I mean by that is the fear of being rejected, the fear of people laughing at you, or trying to play you Taurus out like y'all are inferior. All of that type of crap is delusional. Like, as long as, let me say this again, right, to clarify it for y'all. As long as y'all got something going for yourselves and you have self-respect and you have a certain level of self-love, no matter what it is that anybody says, right, and you do what's best for you in a healthy fashion, you're taking care of yourself, you're looking after your health, you're making sure that you're good. It doesn't matter what it is that people say. It's trash. I'm telling y'all, it's trash, because basically it's people trolling you, but in real life, but in real time. You know what I mean? So why that's so important is because y'all have essentially bossed up, like I said, and you've become the emperor. You stop being afraid of rejection or the nonsensical, because like it is that I said before, the balloon popping show. And matter of fact, I'm gonna post the link in the comment section below, right? And if I don't remember to do that, can one of you subscribers actually remind me of, hey, don't forget to post the balloon popping show. The balloon popping show proves what it is I'm saying about how it is that people will tell a person that they're not into them for the stupidest of reasons. And it's like, granted, everybody has a right to turn someone down for the reason, no matter how stupid it is, but why would you? Right? So that's my point. A lot of you Taurus, stop being so scared. And since then, a lot of you have been the Three of Swords. A lot of you have been able to actually deal with the heartbreak, because part of the heartbreak is the fact that you don't know where the heartbreak is coming from. You see, that's part of the heartbreak, Taurus. It's the fact that you have an inability to make heads or tails of what's actually going on. That's what makes up a part of the heartbreak. It's the fact that you'll be like, okay, well, what exactly just happened? What is going on? Like, how come you can't make sense of this? This is what the ruminating and the constant thinking about this person is about. You think, right? People who are inexperienced, not you, but people who are inexperienced thinks that it's love, and that's false. That's not factual. What it is it's actually your mind trying to figure out how to get closure from thinking about a situation over and over and over and over and over again. But you end up forgetting that it's a past event, and that you literally cannot go back the first time that it happened as it was fresh and redo it a different way. That you can't do that. That's impossible. You can prevent it from happening to you in the future. But the point that I'm trying to make here is the Three of Swords, you're able to actually deal with the heartbreak because of it and get over it, right? Like somebody, like last night, for instance, somebody was kind of clowning me a little bit. I just walked off. It is what it is. I didn't even say anything to the person. Okay. I was just like, all right. The moon and the Ace of Swords is about how and it's giving you a lot of time to think about the fact that a lot of you Taurus do bring a lot to the table. When your mind and your heart is in the correct place, you do bring a lot to the table. You do bring a lot of love. A lot of people don't be knowing what love is nowadays. They act like they do, but they've never experienced romantic love. They've never experienced friendship kind of love where it's like y'all have each other's backs. Y'all are never going to cross that line with romance. That ain't happening. But you love them as far as a brother. You love them as far as like a sister. You understand what I'm saying? Because I have male friends. Are we? No, not a chance. But I love them like my brother. They are my brothers. You understand what I'm saying? And that level of camaraderie. So the point that I'm trying to make here with that is, it gives you time to think about that. It gives you, Taurus, a lot of you Taurus have been thinking about that. Now that y'all have stepped y'all game up and bossed up, it's giving you time to think about that. Time to understand your importance and how that what you bring to the table is actually important, right? And what it means, how it impacts you as well, that you give to yourself, as well as the love that you give to another person that actually impacts them as well. You see? So that's definitely a position where a lot of you Taurus are definitely excelling in, because like it is I said before, a lot of times, especially new subscribers, is what I'm starting to realize, is that new subscribers expect to hear like how the ex is gonna like fail without them and stuff like this. And it's like, that's cool for a channel that's entry level, but my channel is much more for advanced individuals that really do want to move forward. You understand what I'm saying? So if you're not afraid of progress or putting in work or any of that type of stuff, then this is the channel for you. If you are, this ain't really the channel for you, because I have an Aries moon, I'm a Virgo, right? I'm a Virgo and all of that. Hold on. Nah, because this wind is getting too crazy and it's starting to really knock over my plants. I have plants here in my room and everything like that, and nah, this wind is getting too crazy. And so because of it, the Ace of Swords is about, it's making your mind very much so sharp. You Taurus are becoming much more aware, and that's another part of it too. It's the awareness that you have to keep yourself safe. When you Taurus observe a dysfunctional individual that you're engaging with, you realize to disengage and get away from them long before this person starts showing you what a wreck they are and start trying to mess up your life, right? And it also makes you a lot more conscious as to who you Taurus are as well. This is the reason. See, this is what I'm talking about. You're going to have people who are going to lie to you. And I'm not bashing. I'm saying when you hear this, you Taurus are going to have people who are going to lie to you and say things like, these are the people that you like. That's cap. Because again, another valid reason, if you think about it, don't believe me, just reflect on it. But another valid reason that it's cap is because if water seeks its own level, how come you Taurus getting yourselves together emotionally, mentally? You're learning how to be a lot more thick-skinned. You're learning how to become more comfortable with confrontation because you understand what the confrontation means. It's either you've legitimately crossed the line or a person is trying to cover up some sort of insecurity. If that's true and you Taurus have been doing that, how come you can't get along with dysfunctional people then? If water is seeking its own level, and you meet a hood rat, and you can't get along with that hood rat, why can't you get along with them? Could it be because the two of you are not the same? They're not like us? That may be the title of this video. Shout outs to Kendrick Lamar. Shout outs to you if you ever watched this video. I doubt it. But the King of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups now represents, well, since that's the case, the King of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups is about you having a brand new level of understanding of how others feel. You have that emotional intelligence. You see. And the Ace of Cups represents, it's making you into a better person overall, and a person who's much more equipped to date, because you, Taurus, are starting to develop the mind to be able to understand how another person sees the world, thinks, feels, operates. Didn't I tell y'all that was going to happen? A year ago, even 2 years ago, in 2022, y'all thought I was BSing. I say, what did I say? Don't believe me. Go back, if you are so inclined to, go back and start to listen to some of my older videos, Taurus. What did I say? In 2023 or 2022, one of those years, I said you're going to get to a point where if you keep traveling this road and you keep self-developing, you develop your mind, you just develop, you're going to get to a point where you're going to start to understand people, others, just as you understand yourself. You're going to be able to pick things up from other people that they may not even necessarily even have to say per se. You're going to be able to actually read the room, understand what it is that a person is not saying, just like they are saying it. And you're going to start to concentrate on what's important. Remember, I said that. Now it's happening. You, Taurus, are seeing, you're seeing what I'm talking about. And this is why you got the Knight of Cups. The level of sight that I'm talking about is not physical sight per se. The level of sight that I'm talking about is insight, enlightenment. Your mind is starting to expand. Well, not starting to, but it's starting to expand in that area, in this fashion. And you're starting to realize socially, like I said before, your value. Other people, some people can't be taken seriously because they're hypocrites. They'll proclaim that they want a significant other, but then they'll jump their goofy behinds up on the internet and talk about how their relationships don't work. How come I can't find a functional relationship? Yeah, I dumped this person, but I don't understand why I can't find anybody. This person treated me wonderful, and they're on the verge of financial freedom, and their character is upstanding and all of that, but I don't understand why I can't find this person. I don't know. So the King of Wands and the Four of Wands now is about how, the Knight of Cups now is about how you have a better understanding of what you're looking for. And it's adding to your value, because the Knight of Cups is about a person who is very much so, when they date, they actually get to know the person, and that they're dating for quality. So anybody who is would be a waste of time, is getting themselves in the water with the sharks, because you being the shark, and they don't have the advantage because you, Taurus, are in a position where you know what it is that you're dating for, you know how to date, right? And then your mind, you also know how to read the perspectives. So you understand now that your mind is expanding. So you, Taurus, understand how to judge a person's character. So you're not going to be so caught up with devoting so much time to somebody where they just keep being a disappointment. It's like, okay, they showing you from the very beginning this, and this. You're analyzing the situation, and you, Taurus, are like, let's see if this person is worthy of a second chance. And then you finding out that a lot of them won't be. But that's not gonna add to your emotional damage, because the King of Wands and the Four of Wands is about you being the King of Wands now. You, Taurus, being the King of Wands now. You're actually in control now of said dating life. And that the thing is that the Four of Wands is, and now you're in a position where you now know better how to create a home. You know how to establish peace, and you now know how to create a home better than you would have in 2021, 2022, early 2023. Because you understand that the house needs to be in harmony. Oh, the house needs to be in harmony. Otherwise, what happens? And what I mean when I say it, let me define that too. What I mean when I say the house, I'm talking about the people who you establish a relationship with needs to be in harmony. Because if it's not, the house, and there's many layers to a house. The word Taurus is house. Oh, the word Taurus, Het-Heru, right? Egyptian mythology, Het-Heru, or Hathor, the cow goddess, is Taurus. It's Taurus, right? Het-Heru Het-Heru translation is the house of the divine. Where's the house? The body. So when the house is out of order, in any kind of way, house meaning the body, the actual residence that that the body lives in, that physically living and all of that, other things are going to go on terrible on the outside of the house too. So it's saying that in order to be in a functional relationship, right, you, Taurus, understand that you have to focus on a harmonizing home here and here. And the people who you in a home with has to be harmonized along with you. Because if they're not, it's not going to work. So let's clarify the Emperor. So this reading is about getting your mind right. The Eight of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, Two of Cups, and the Ace of Cups. Yes, it's about getting your mind right. And how other people, their minds is not right. And being okay with other people's minds is not right, because your mind is right. You just go and hang out with someone whose mind is right. So that's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. Peace.